Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. It's been a minute since I've played, so I had to refresh my memory looking back over the old videos, seeing what we did, and realizing we gotta move this plot along. We have been given a task by the Queen to go to Hasango. That's the next step in chasing Aethys. We've also got a mission from... I believe we have a mission from the Valian Trading Company to investigate an Adra pillar. There's still more of Neketaka to explore. But you'll recall that we very adeptly interfered with a duel between two young Valian men, cleverly managing to prevent any deaths, and rescued the dirtbag Ezzali Bardatto from an otherwise untimely demise. And here we are in his family's mansion. Kind of a nice place, huh? Marble floors. They've even got a harpsichord. I wonder... No. Hey, Laro. Let's see what he has to say.
My face still hurts, but not as badly as a sword through the gut.
Yeah, that would be worse. Here's his sister, who gave us the quest. Give me money, please.
Laro has returned to the estate intact.
Perfetto.
Too much Bardatto blood has been spilled in the name of Vengiata.
I'll give you one guess about what that word means. I get the feeling that there's still some unfinished business.
Ak, nothing has been solved, only delayed. Here, for your discretion.
800 copper pieces.
You have not met Mother, have you? I'm certain she'll have work for someone invested in the family.
Well, I'd hate to miss out on an investment opportunity. I do want to look around. These people are loaded. Maybe we'll look around later. Discreetly. Off camera.
Ah, yes. The newcomer. I thought you might visit.
Nice armor. I kind of want it.
Lady Ezzali Bardatto. Custom dictates, I say, at your service. But I have not the time for such lies. Ado Pallegina. My compliments to the Brotherhood.
Ado, Maestra. The Duke's bells wish you good health and good fortune.
If I can make your time in Queen's Birth more profitable, it would be my delight. You saw my son dueling with the Valera boy. At least he survives to learn from his mistakes.
Yeah, thanks to me.
When Valera and Bardatto cross each other, only blood and sorrow remain.
Do you see your families ever making peace?
Perhaps in time, if Great Wodica judges us worthy of supporting the company. Word has spread fast about the little spectacle at the docks. You've certainly caught everyone's attention. Perhaps the Watcher of Cadnua and House Bardatto can help one another.
Go on.
Queen's Beth whispers of a Valera plot against my family. Something grander than pointless duels. You are a newcomer to the Deadfire, uniquely positioned to loosen Valera tongues. Zilly Valera strums a lute by the watchtowers, a meek-tempered boy, fonder of song and drink than the family business. He might spill something of his family's affairs.
Tell you what, give me some Valian Trading Company reputation and you got yourself a deal, lady.
I'll have it taken care of at once.
Hooray.
There. May it open doors for you. Try not to alert the Valeras of our knowledge. That is the point of involving an outside agent.
I'll try my best. In the meantime, I noticed something unusual. Your attention is drawn to Ezzali's desk. Among the assorted ledgers and documents sits a brass seal, still dripping with heated wax. The drippings have dried into an almond-shaped pattern which resembles the shape of an eye. An eye fringed with bird feathers. A nictating membrane flicks across its surface, in a barely perceptible wink.
Are you still with me?
Your desk, the eye. Ezzali glances back at her desk again, this time with impatience.
I'd venture that you're working too hard.
Yep, So, about this feud.
Atello doesn't make my affairs any easier with his wayward ambitions.
If you don't mind my saying so, it seems like a waste of your resources.
Doesn't it? This is no surprise to me. Fortunately, Atello has fewer resources to expend than I do.
I can see you've missed my point by understanding it. I had other questions.
More pleasant subjects, I hope.
Your family seems very well established here.
Ugh. My bank shoulders the costs of the Valian Trading Company's operations in the Deadfire. It is said that no Valian may wipe themselves unless a Bardatto's signature approves it first.
Gross.
If that's true, we gotta stop shaking hands with him.
I'm certain you've touched worse, farmhand.
So why are you feuding anyway?
Because we do not belong in the same business. The Valeras are opportunists reaping the rewards of happenstance. They're little better than the pirates they're charged with slaying.
You know, looking at your armor, it seems like you're charged. Palagina cocks her feathered head at Ezzali's words, but does not respond. Of course, she has far too much decorum for that. Farewell. Okay then. Obviously, we're gonna rob this place blind, but...
A moment of your time, Watcher.
What?
The Bardattos and Valeras may be at each other's throats, but both are vital to the company's strategy in the Deadfire.
I see.
The Bardattos are not on the company's board, but they are major investors in company operations. The Valeras keep pirates from sacking our ships. The company will tolerate some level of mischief and bloodshed, even murder between them. But not burning one family to the waterline. I will not tolerate it either. Is that clear?
Wow, that was poetic. Burning one family to the waterline. I promise to do my best to keep the peace as long as you're literally in the party.
Good. It may come to violence, but use restraint. A little spilled blood may cool passions on both sides, but it has a greater chance of inflaming them.
Yeah, That's what we'll do. Gosh, I really want Ezzali's lightning armor. I wonder what it is. Well, we might as well hear the Valera side of the story, especially since they're right next door. No, the other way. Of course, the Bardattos are rich, the Valeras are less rich. You can tell because the paint is chipping off their house, and they're one story lower in town than the Bardattos. What a bunch of bums. But, like, aristocrats. I mean, they're practically homeless. But also they're rich. Nice rug. Nice boat rug. The important people are probably upstairs, right? You can tell by the interior decor. Oh yeah, the rug is coming unthreaded at the edges. If that's the right term. You know, this place is rich too, but it's like poor rich. Porridge. Porridge is probably what they eat.
To play nanny? They listen to you, Martino. Enough. We have a guest.
Excuse me for butting in.
Ah, a new face in the Valera halls.
Diego de la Velia, at your service.
Courtly manners are welcome here. You kept Laro and Orso from the beyond. We could use such a mediator.
Martino has need of muscle and brains outside of the Valera house.
Oh, you have a job for me, a complete stranger who's wandered into your house? I'll take it.
Let me take point on this one, Father. Some royal Deadfire crews have lately taken to pirate hunting. One such crew has been boasting of their victories near the Wild Mare, singing their Rauatai songs and making our clients anxious.
How dare they sing songs in a tavern?
Hunting Principe dogs is our business. With all these problems with the Bardattos, now is not the time for competition from the Brass Citadel. It would be better if they took their business elsewhere.
Well, I'll do it, but I want some Valian Trading Company reputation.
Perfito. I am
What?
sure the words of the Great Watcher will save the day.
Oh, I think I pressed the wrong key.
Make sure those royal bastards understand the Queen's birth is Valera territory.
What did I say? Oh, I said I'll talk to them diplomatically. Well, oh, how tragic. I've missed out on some reputation that I'm not going to save scum to get. All because of my butterfingers at the keyboard. We did get a saucy reply from him. He doesn't think much of diplomacy. In fairness, I'm not sure we're gonna use diplomacy. We'll play it by ear.
Kehu, you ever use your abilities to play jokes on anyone?
Ikera, I once sold a water globe to a Mataru priest. It was filled with live fish.
That doesn't sound like much of a joke.
The trick was letting the sculpture break down while he slept with it over his head.
Oh, I'm getting so many ideas right now. How would you feel about betraying the Watcher's trust?
I'm right here, guys. Got him with the old bucket over a door prank. But, like, with magic. I don't know if we've talked to this guy. We probably have. The cobbler. Yeah, in fact, I'm sure we have. He sells shoes. Let's talk to Zilly. Hey, buddy. Ezzali Bardatto told me that you're good at playing the lute. I want to hear some. This young man appears either to be composing or practicing a tune on his lute. He stops mid-strum, looking up at you with a friendly expression. Now, if you make the right dialogue choices here, then you become proficient in musical instruments.
Apologies, Lord, if I intrude upon your peace. Inspiration eludes me still.
I'm sorry, I have the wrong game.
If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells better when the wind blows in from the sea, of course.
Better or worse? Oh, this is interesting. I had some questions.
Oh, sure. What about?
I've heard that your family's feuding with the Bardattos.
Guess that means you've spent at least an hour or two in town.
A blood feud doesn't seem like the kind of thing you can sit out.
I had hoped to do just that. But it doesn't seem that my hopes have any bearing on the matter.
That's rough, buddy.
Whatever Persa's cooking up, it's only going to make things worse.
Well, why not just tell the guards?
Persa's family. That means something. Even if I think she's wrong at best. An idiot at worst. I caught cousin Persa running her mouth off about the job Belder got her involved in.
Uh-huh.
Persa's been spending time in the Gullet. In the tavern down there. Maybe she could tell you more. Sorry. I guess you got a mouthful, huh?
I forgive you.
I really ought to get back to my loot.
You really should. Oh, hang on. We need the whole party. Alright. Well, he spilled the beans. He spilled Kobe Bryant's middle name. What time is it? Ooh, it's almost evening. Perfect time to go to the tavern. I was really curious about his dialogue option to deal with these Rauatai sailors, but there's something I need from them, and I don't want to deal with them too soon. Excuse me. Sorry, this is not a classy Let's Play. More of a Valera than a Bardatto Let's Play, if you will. It's kind of a shame there aren't any star-crossed lovers in this feuding Italian family storyline here. Big missed opportunity. Could have had a musical number. Oh, I wonder where the sailors are. I guess I'll look around. Here they are.
Let's twist her around like her rusty
I noticed the Juana got a lot of statues of Andra.
Akira, Mother Ngati
Gentlemen,
is much beloved.
I'm trying to listen to the
That
song.
doesn't bother you?
Should it? What say?
Well, if everybody in my village had a naked statue of my mama, I'd be knocking on doors and making threats.
Truly a cultural exchange going on between the boys. Huh, this guy's name is Shrimp. I can tell just by looking at him. I make no bones about the fact that I've played this game many times. We're metagaming. We know things.
You need something.
Yes, I do. I need the ring on Shrimp's person. Let's just, we might have this handily, and yet I'm taking some drugs. Drugs that make you steal stuff. Officer, it's not my fault. It was the drugs. Give me your ring. Give me your money, too. Yeah. Good enough. Does that mean I keep it? I almost never pickpocket. So I don't really know. I don't even know if that worked. Oh, and he spotted me. But it's too late. I've already succeeded, I believe. Yeah, we can look in the log and see. We haven't taken any reputational damage. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to make this take longer because I have to know. Can Zilly help me get rid of those guys? With the power of music. We're going to fast forward to run over to Zilly. Hey everybody, don't mind us sprinting through the common room. Everything's fine, no need to panic. This is a musical emergency. Maybe there is a musical number in this feuding family storyline after all. Zilly, my good man.
Just don't hurt Perser, okay?
Oh.
Like I said, Perser's down in the Gullet.
I know. But I wanted you to help me with those guys.
Just don't hurt Perser, okay?
Oh. Perhaps some other playthrough. Perhaps a journey down the wiki rabbit hole will help us understand. Oh, we're walking. We're walking. Outdoors? Which I guess is what normal people do.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Thanks, Idwin. Yes, Idwin is the game's narrator. The, extremely meticulous libertarian elf lady with red, who's a vampire, basically. A science vampire. What are we doing here? Oh, right, those guys. The Rowatayan sailors. I don't know why I keep calling them those guys, as if they, as if there's no more specific way to refer to them. Anyway, they're Rowatayans. They're a bunch of big dicks. In a bad way. Excuse me, sir.
Defiance Bay, am I right?
Of course! How could I forget? He gives you a look that is skeptical, if amused.
I was but a face in the crowd, but I remember the one who walked out of Hadron House alive.
I never forget a face. He claps you on the shoulder again, harder, and this time, you can tell he's drunk.
So, what brings you here, friend?
I'm curious, what are you doing?
Captain gave us extra coin to occupy ourselves while we're on leave. We've been draining Valian wine cellars and trying to remember the words of Rawatai anthems. Loudly, as often as not.
I wish I could hear one, but I need you and your friends to clear out.
I do not understand. We have done nothing wrong.
Look, it's nothing personal. It's just that there's an angry ghost right where you're standing, and I intend to banish it.
Joking. There's no...
He flinches as a chill works up his spine from the sleight of hand I just pulled, and glances back at you with horror evident in his rigid expression.
Back to the ship! We should never have come!
Maybe it's just your imagination, but you hear the rustling of cloth and what sounds like a slow, exhaling breath move past your ear. I mean, I am a watcher, with several lost souls trailing behind me, who I can summon at any time. But why play an ace when a 2 will do? How are we doing for buffs? You know what? It's late. It's late and we need sleep. We're not robots. Let's go talk to Gentil? Gentel? I don't think we ever hear his name pronounced. Hey, Bako, how's it going?
Now, what can I do for you? See anything?
I want to stay in a bed that gives me +1 to all skills. And +1 casts with level 1 spells. Not bad. Not bad. Of course, Alof's not even in the party. Okay, time to go taunt Martino Valera. Because we used the power of words, just like we promised. I'm not saying it was diplomacy, but kind of. It's the wee hours of the morning. Have I forgotten something? I mean, I do want to get... we do want to get Rabiuna's boon. I realize we've done this 3 times now on camera. I'm not kidding. It's really important. Excuse me. Yes, I'm a glutton for punishment. Please give me the buff. Ouch! Ouch! Whips! Chains!
Leave.
Thank you. Alright. Off we go. So, one of our feuding families quests... I'm sorry, we're indoors. We're going to walk. One of our feuding families quests will send us to the Gullet. The underworld of Neketaka. The slums. Where I'm sure we'll learn all kinds of stuff. It's where the flavor is. But in the meantime, we did finish the Valera's quest, so might as well chat with them. See if they give us some money, maybe a magic item. Oh no, we're running indoors. Has it really come to this? No! We must resist. Oh, they're not awake yet. How dare they? How dare they have a normal schedule? We're just going to break into their house while they're sleeping and wait for them in their parlor. I hate to do it. It's grotesque, but we had to.
I no longer hear the perverted anthems of Rauatai echoing across Queen's Birth.
That's correct.
Gone without a scratch. To each their own.
He unceremoniously tosses you a sack of coins, his interest already elsewhere.
Stick with me and you'll be on the winning side when the dust settles.
Hey, if you keep paying me, I'll keep delivering.
Who says dependability cannot be bought?
Not me.
I'm waiting on word about the next job. Pay a visit in a few days and we will talk more.
Uh-oh. I'm afraid we've introduced a time-sensitive element to one of our quests. That's sort of the thing to avoid. But it's too late. Now we have no choice. Yeah, I don't really remember, but I'm pretty sure.
How is it nothing about what the gods are up to seems to faze you?
When you think the worst of them, the worst they can do comes as little surprise.
Don't you at least want to hear what Aethys has to say?
Only a fool would trust what he had to say. Whatever he said would be just another lie.
I'm not saying it wouldn't. Just looking for... I don't know.
Oh, a dare. He misses the comforting lies of his childhood. Where are we going? The Gullet. We're going to the Gullet. Time to take the plunge. This is a rough... Oh, nice loading screen. Again, these are not part of the vanilla game. So that's actually new to me. From a... In any case, you leave the bustle of the crowds behind, making your way along the winding path into the Gullet. For a time, the path ascends the mountain. Even so, the cramped walls and run-down Juana buildings close in around you, obscuring your view. You come to a dark passage cutting through the mountain, just wide enough to accommodate a wagon. The path here descends steadily into the rock face. You can even hear the wind. After a lengthy journey through the dimly lit tunnel, you come to the gates of the Gullet. The stench hits you first, a foul mixture of rot, stale air, and bodily odors. You notice a guardsman pushing a cart heaped high with moldering food, which must account for some of the smell. Ahead, the homes of the Gullet emerge as a collection of lights amid the darkness. You hear the rush of water below, and a frigid breeze wafts up from the unseen depths, like an exhalation.
This is the Gullet? I had not realized.
Was calling it the Gullet not enough of a clue for you?
Stop, I say. This is no time for japes. The Mataru are supposed to take care of those below. This does not resemble care to me. Let us go on.
It'll be okay, Takehu. I'm here.
Captain, thank you. I needed this.
More than you know, my friend. Welcome to the Gullet. It's rough down here. Kind of an interesting view, but it's all in shadow because we're sort of between parts of the mountain. You know, the sun barely reaches down here. I mean, you can see it's almost noon, and this is what it looks like.
Traveler, have you any food? I've a scrap to spare.
A gaunt Roparu woman grabs for your leg. She paws at you with a weak grip, fingers bone-thin and trembling.
Mercy, traveler. Never have I been so hungry.
Let's give her some food. The woman snatches the food from your hands with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any onlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. She gnaws desperately, swallows, chokes, chews again, and speaks with a mouth half full from the next bite. She took our aged shark meat.
Thank you. I'll share it, I swear. Thank you, traveler.
Anytime. The Roparu touches two gaunt-knuckled fingers to her lips. So, you have no access to food down here, huh?
Always there is prize share. The pile has grown leaner these years. Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week and maybe before.
What do you mean? She shakes her head.
Forgive me, I say too much. If you would know more, ask Enoi. Our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks out of earshot of the guards. He's there, in the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger.
Well, probably no point in asking who's the leader around here. Listen, I'm looking for a place called Delver's Row. You don't happen to know how to get there, do you?
The black market. I have heard of it, but I have never been. I prefer to keep my head on my shoulders, Akira. But perhaps the village elder will point you down the right path. He is called Enoi. You can find him in his home.
I'm getting a strong hint that we should be talking to Enoi.
If Enoi cannot help you, ask after Firna. She's the tavern keeper at the Hole. Her ears hear many secrets.
I see. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm not just going to walk away and say nothing. Come on, get out of here. Goodbye. Gotta have manners. let's see what's up here.
The Queen calls these rations. Does she expect the Raparu to subsist on garbage?
Is there an answer that would please you?
Akara, there is not.
Tikehu swallows and diverts his gaze away from the pile. Half-eaten food scraps litter the pile. A rancid stench rises from it. And I guess rainwater is seeping into the rotten food and trailing off the cliff in these little water spouts. Okay. I mean, I think we're getting the picture. It's pretty nasty down here. What's in this barrel? Sweet incense masks the odor of the offerings. Rotten fruit and spoiled fish. This is a shrine to the ocean goddess, Ngati.
That Dawnstar may be able to help. What say?
Help how? Poison me? Akara, no thanks.
Huh. There's a Dawnstar down here. And a forsaken kitty. Oh, forsaken kitty. You are forsaken no longer. Ickis. Ickis the cat. I don't think we even showed off the ring that we pilfered off of that Rauataian sailor. This is a nice one. Ring of the Marksman. +4 accuracy with ranged weapons. +1 penetration with ranged weapons. So obviously we're going to give that to Maya. Let's take a look at the cat that we just rescued. Ickis. Defenses against body and mind. Oh. That's like all of them. Body and mind. I mean, what other kinds of afflictions are there? Okay. Just +3 all defenses against any affliction. And defenses against poison and disease. Cool. Into Adair's pocket you go. There will come a time when Adair has no more room for all the animals, and that'll bum him out. Okay, here's a random house. Someone named Felis. I think we're looking for Enoi's home. It's handy that all these doors are labeled. An elderly Roparu man squints in your direction before blinking profusely. He hobbles closer, bare feet slapping the splintered floorboards of his abode.
What say you, boy?
He peers steadily into your face, blinking faster all the while. The man's arms are thin as sticks. What teeth he has are yellowed or black from years of malnourishment.
I can hear you breathing, boy.
I know, that's been an issue on this Let's Play with this microphone. I'm sorry. You're going to hear me breathing. Adair looks at you and takes in a deep breath, holding it and motioning for you to do the same.
Now, no breath but flapping arms from your companion. Is he soft of mind? You must be charitable to have taken him in.
That's me.
You got no idea.
I hear much and many things, like the footsteps of a god on the horizon. I also hear the Raparu's heartbeat, grown thready and pained. Now a watcher comes to the Gullet, as Amira has shown me you would.
At least piety can thrive in this dark and unforgiving burrow.
That sea-swept voice. One of Andra's own comes to visit me at last.
What's causing the Roparu such pain?
The Raparu are being crushed from the top. We starve so slowly, it is an agony.
Starving? Are the gods so occupied that they cannot see inside the mountain?
No one deserves to suffer. Not like this.
The old man shrugs.
This is the Juana way. The fish of our nets are drawn for the tribe. The fruit of our fields, too, is reaped for the tribe. And the coin of our pockets belongs not to one, but to all. All spoils are gifted to the whole of the tribe. The tribe then partakes from the top down, from the most deserving to the least.
Why are the Roparu the least deserving, the last to partake of the tribe's spoils?
The Mataru risk their lives to protect the tribe. The Kuaru provided skilled goods and services. The tribe takes care of the Roparu more than we contribute to the tribe. Or it did, before our numbers swelled too large. The Dawn Stars would feed us, but the guards forbid them to pervert the order of sharing. There was a man who helped us, a soft-hearted pirate named Ulug. He worked with the Principe captain, Mad Morena, they call her, to bring us food from the black market. But for days now, we've had nothing.
He rolls his dark eyes skyward. A sigh whistles between his teeth.
Ulug was never late with his shipments. Always very conscientious. A good boy. For him to disappear for several days without word, he must be dead.
I feel like there are some other possibilities, right?
The Queen refuses to increase our share of the prize share. Without Ulug's shipments, we will surely starve. I am asking you, what else can we do?
I'm going to have to think about that. Okay, then. Well, we've got quite an earful of exposition. It's no good. It's not a great situation.
You're a follower of the light?
The light? Oh, you mean... well, depends on what you mean by follow.
Maybe you heard earlier? I follow Aethys too. Mostly, in a way. I mean, I am a child of the Dawn Stars, even if firstly I'm a Gonite.
That's good, I guess. For you.
Oh, maybe you don't want to talk about it. That's all right. Surely, some other time, then. Was it the way I said it? Or maybe I'm in need of a washing.
Woof. That was rough. It's awkward. God, what? I mean, as I've admitted, I've played through the game many times. I don't know what this is. Thelis, or do I? Do I know exactly what that is? Yes, I do. No, it's not Biha's home. It's Thelis' home. Who's Thelis? Sorry, I have to know. Then we'll move on. Huh.
Hey, I wanted to ask you something. It's about Shodi.
Here, while we're invading someone's home in the slums? Sure, Adair. What did you want to ask?
She means well.
Uh-huh.
I can see that. And she's spirited, and if I was still young and didn't know the things I know, it'd be different.
Different how?
But anybody got that much faith in any god, let alone Aethys? I don't know how to talk to someone like that. Not these days.
Try using your mouth?
I get why she's like that. And I was there once, long time back. But it's 'cause of that I can't see a way to respect it. I'm no good at hiding it from her either. I don't see this getting better.
Huh. I think there's more to her than you're giving her credit for, dear.
Doesn't seem like she's any different than what she shows.
Well, she's a Dawnstar, but she doesn't worship Aethys. She worships Gone?
Same thing, really.
Right.
That's just her trying to find a way to worship Aethys that makes sense to her. I guess that sounds familiar now that you mention it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad we had that heart-to-heart while randomly stepping... I don't know what this place is for. Fascinating. I mean, it's for stealing, but we're not gonna steal from people in the slums. I'm sorry, even I have limits. Anyway, let's see what's up here. There's supposed to be a tavern somewhere called... Oh, it has a name.
Please, I did nothing.
You see a man being dragged along a rickety boardwalk toward a rusty cage that swings over the abyss. He strains against the guard's grip. The guard delivers a savage backhand.
Enough! Or do you wish to consign her to the old city as well?
The warrior casts a meaningful glance at a woman standing a short distance away.
Let him go!
She screams at the guards, but she doesn't dare approach. The man notices her. His face lights up with shame.
Biha, I'm sorry.
Your tongue flops like a dying fish. I tire of its stink. Lower him down!
The guards drag the Roparu into a metal cage and lock him inside. He shouts and rattles the bars as it is lowered over the edge of the platform. Eventually, his screams are lost to the depths.
May Tangaloa devour your souls, you cold-blooded eels.
What crime could he have committed to deserve such a fate?
Be careful. The Gullet is no place for outsiders.
Huh. And what fate was it? He was lowered down into the depths. Well, what's down there? Also, if they locked it, how does he get out when he reaches the bottom? That's a question I have. As an aside, I can't help but be reminded of Laputa, Castle in the Sky. Laputa! In any case, yeah, this place certainly is evocative of that. If a little more depressing than that mining village where Patsu lived. What just happened? A guard folds his arms, watching the activity on the walkways through slitted eyes. A coral piercing juts from his lower lip. He notices you with a sharp nod. Well, the obvious question is, why did you send that man down below?
Botaro? He associated with foreign criminals.
The guard spits. The gob of saliva is just one more splotch on the weathered and mottled boards.
I cannot be certain about Biha, so I let her go. But I will be watching her.
And this is punishable by death, or worse?
That it is. These wicked sorts overrun the Gullet and corrupt the Roparu. Our justice must be swift and firm.
Where does the lift go?
To the old city, Ikira. A god's cursed ruin filled with walking corpses and abominations of the deep.
Wow.
How can you consign your fellow woman or man to this fate?
We punish only those who cause trouble. Begging your pardon for my tones, sir. The Gullet is no place to wander. Watch yourself for rowdies and pirates.
Where's Biha now?
Hers is the first house you come to. Just there. You will probably find her there.
Huh. I'm gonna say goodbye. Well, I guess Takehu is getting some kind of life lesson here. Down here in the School of Hard Knocks. It feels a little weird to just walk into this lady's home after her husband has been publicly executed. or sent to a certain death. Obviously, we're going to do it. We got to solve everybody's problems.
Was taking Botaro not enough for you?
I'm sorry? A woman thrashes a row of tunics and sarongs hanging from the rafters. Her pointed teeth are gritted in frustration, her lips set in a snarl. The clothes are spotless, yet she swings a handful of reeds again and again, grunting with each blow. Several children huddle together, whispering and looking on with red, tearful eyes.
Botaro is gone. Dead. What more do you want?
Am I interrupting something? She looks at you for the first time. A fraction of her anger burns off.
Forgive me. I thought you were with the guards who took him. Other casts never visit here.
She looks pointedly at Takehu.
Do the gods pay a visit to mock my misfortune? Or is Sacred Stair overcrowded?
Forgive the intrusion. We were just leaving. That is, giving you space to grieve.
We are?
So many crowd into the Gullet and you worry about space. My village was not like this. Why does Queen Onikaza not send the foreigners away?
How did you know the man who was lowered into the old city? One of the children starts to say something, but Biha shoots him a sharp glare. She turns back to you, arms crossed, gripping the reed bundle tightly.
Botaro is punished already, I say. Whatever offense he gave, do not hang it on our necks.
I know you're scared, but I'm not here to harm you.
We say the only thing that live in these depths are ghost eels. And fish eaten by ghost eels. Which are you?
She turns away from you, striking the sarong harder. Takehu flinches at each blow, fascinated even as he shrinks back in discomfort.
The traders say they bring riches in their big ships. But what reaches the Gullet? Only crime and sickness, I say. The Rowattians promise marvels, strong walls, and plenty for all. Akira, still my back aches from building their fort, and still I live here. And Botaro said we would finally leave.
I'm so sorry.
It is only another word. Outsiders cover our islands with walls and gates. Many Huana come to Neketaka, but even here, the outsiders crowd us. In the villages, the chieftains know even the Roparu. Here, even neighbors are strangers. That is Deadfire now. I only want to be free of this place. That is how the trouble started. I heard a Rowattian captain took up at the tavern. Suduzo, they call her. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. Botaro went and found her in the tavern. Next I see him, the guards are dragging him to the cage.
Maybe I can talk to Suduzo. She looks at you with the same critical eye she's been giving her laundry, wringing and tugging at the reeds.
Everyone knows the Rowattians are made of brass. They listen only to their commanders. But still, maybe it goes different for you.
She looks around, taking in the hanging clothes, the huddled children, and the warped and splintering walls of the shack around them.
Botaro took some coin. Everything he scraped together working on the docks, when he went to bargain with the captain. I would offer it to you, but it is probably in the old city with Botaro. Or in someone else's pocket.
How many of you need passage?
We are 6. 3 children, 2 babes, and me.
No one else from the cast looks after them?
Akira. It was so in the village, where Botaro and me came from. But here, we are all strangers. No one looks in on the sick or cares for the children.
Tell me more about the Rowattian captain.
Suduzo. They say she is a traitor, so I thought maybe she will take passengers. But she threw Botaro out. Always Botaro was careful with his words, especially as a Roparu. But a Roparu in Neketaka gives offense just by breathing the air of his betters.
I see. You couldn't take a different ship. She shakes her head.
Many ships leave from Queen's Birth, but the Valians take slaves.
Whoa.
They say the Principe smuggle goods in the caverns below, but I cannot trust such people.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
But the Rowattians have mighty cannons, and a big homeland they abandoned for ours. Perhaps there is more room for us there.
I'm gonna say farewell. Well then. It's a little dubious whether we'd really be helping her if we got her passage to Rowattai. Given what we know about how Rowattians feel about Juana and how they behave out here. Oh, we found some drugs in a barrel and something hidden. Huh. 600 coppers. Here we are at the hole. You could say it's the watering hole around these parts. But they're too poor for that many words, so it's just the hole. Ooh, what did we just find? Wiles Wind. It's an ingredient. It makes you immune to mind affliction attacks. Okay, cool. It's a little early, but I think before we go in the hole, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here on our next episode. We'll get up to more misadventures down here in the slums. Maybe we'll get some answers for Prince Aruihi, who sent us down here to figure out what's going on with the pirates. But thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you there.